To continue our discussion, so about searching techniques, kung pag-uusapan natin si searching techniques or searching algorithm. So, in this topic, tatlong searching algorithm lang yung cover natin, which are linear, binary, and interpolation search. So, i-discuss ko to sa pinakamadaling paraan na kaya ko na sana maintindihan nyo. So, ang topics natin is all about this sequential search on an ordered file and in an ordered file. So, pag-uusapan din natin nga, linear, binary, and interpolation search. So, yung common problems natin, ba't ba natin kailangan mag-search? So, alam natin lahat na nag-search tayo kasi may meron tayong gustong makita. Especially when we go to Google, gusto natin mag-search for something like that. So, ang tanong, anong ginagawa ni Google on the background to give us that kind of result or query na hinahanap natin? Ano yung nangyari? So, now, pag-uusapan natin yon. So, for example, ito yung mga ginagamit natin ito yung mga common problems kung bakit tayo nag-search using a computer. So, for example, we're using computer to search through a lot of records. Pag pinag-usapan natin yung lot of records, we're talking about millions to billions to trillions of records. Okay? Placing records in order, ang tawag rin sorting. And, sobrang daming searching ginagawa natin. So, question. The question should you always ask when selecting a search algorithm, how fast the search have to be? Ano ba dapat kabilis yung search? Kasi pag nagpunta tayo kay Google, nakikita natin na there are 700,000 results in point something seconds. Imagine that, ibig sabihin ganon kabilis ang searching algorithm na gamit nila. We have modified it. So, meron silang sariling searching algorithm for that. So, para maging ganon kabilis yung algorithm, ibig sabihin, kailangan siyang pag-aralan na igil. So, therefore, it is more complex than we are expecting. So, what's the bottom line is, ano bottom line natin? So, hindi naman natin kailangan lagi ng sobrang bilis na algorithm. So, you don't always need to use or should use the fastest algorithm. Why? Kasi depende yun kung gaano kadami o gaano kalaki yung data o datasets na hahanapan mo. So, simulan natin. So, meron tayong tinatawag na sequential search o tawag natin doon is somehow we implement that using the linear search. Pag sinabi natin sequential, one after the other, paisa-isa hanggang makita mo yung kasunod. Isa-isa yan, no? So, ano yung basic algorithm? So, syempre, ang algorithm natin dyan is to get the search criterion. Anong hinahanap mo? We call it the key. So, after that, get the first record from the file. Ang gagawin natin, kung meron tayong, for example, meron tayong isang notebook, naghahanap tayo ng isang pangalan, mayroong isang pangalan per page, ang gagawin natin, bubuklatin natin one by one. Tama? So, hanggat yung record ay hindi nagmamatch doon sa key, hahanapin pa natin hanggang dulo. At pag di natin nakita, ano gagawin natin? When do we know that there wasn't a record in the file that matched the key? Gagawin natin. So, syempre, sabihin natin, wala naman, anong gagawin ko? So, we're going to create a condition that tells us that there's no match on the file. Kaya wala naman dito sa hinahanapan natin yung file na ay yung search criteria natin. So therefore, we must stop. So let's do a comparison. For example, meron tayong dalawang list. Isa ordered, isa unordered. Ibig sabihin, yung isa can be sorted o ang isa unordered. Ibig sabihin, pag sorted, it can be alphabetically arranged or sorted into increment or descending or ascending order. So in this case, if the order was ascending alphabetically, ibig sabihin nagsimula siya on the last names alphabetically from A to Z or A to C. So paano tatakbo yung search? So what if on an unordered list, this is an ordered list, hinahanap natin si John Adams, kaya lang ang problema, si John Adams nasa gitna. So, gaano katagal bago mo makita si John Adams? Right? Kaya ngayon, what if it's in an ordered list? Ibig sabihin, alphabetical. Si Adams, makikita mo agad. Nasa unahan siya. Tama? At tapos ka na agad. Hindi mo na kailangan manap ng John Adams kasi meron ka na nakita ng John Adams. Pero kung siya ay nasa unordered list, what if si John Adams nasa kaila-ilaliman, nasa kahuli-hulihan? Gaano katagal yun? Tama? But still, what if walang John Adams dito at kailangan ko pang explore yung kahuli-hulihan? So let's have another example. How about George Washington? Oh no, George Washington. Nasa panghulin si Washington, di ba? W sa kahuli-hulihan. Sa unordered list, nakikita agad natin siya kung siya ay nasa pang-una o pang-itaas. Pero kung ang ordered list ang gagamitin natin, si Washington nasa kailaliman. So, ibig sabihin, mas matagal siya bago makita on ordered list. Pero using an ordered list, kung si Washington George ay nasa pang-una, madali natin siya makikita. So, in comparison, anong ma-observe natin? So, the search is faster on an ordered list kung ang hinahanap mo ay wala sa list. Also, keep in mind that the list has to first be placed in order to for the ordered search. Dapat na-sort na siya sa ordered search. Okay? Anong conclusion natin? The efficiency of these algorithms is roughly the same. Parehas lang naman sila halos. Hindi mo masasabing mas mabilis si ordered o mas mabagal si unordered. Depende yon kung ano ang arrangement o order ng mga items dun sa list. Regardless kung ordered or unordered yung list mo. Now, pag-usapan natin si linear search. As you can see on the illustration below, so paano tumatakbo siya? Kaya nga siya tinawag na linear kasi one at a time. So, from here, hanap mo si 33. At the point na makita niya si 33, titigil na siyang humanap ng iba pang 33 kasi nakita niya na yung item 33 at position 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At position number 6, nakita niya si item number 33. So, kung may magtataka sa inyo, what if, sir, dalawa yung 33? Accidentally, there are values which are identical, number 33. Or what if 33 is placed in this position? Nakikita pa ba niyo yun? So, you can modify this algorithm, this linear search. But originally, ang linear search is, pag nakita niyo yung item na yon in this position, at meron pang isa, hindi niya nahahanapin yung isa pa. Okay? So, ganun siya tumakbo. So, anong algorithm natin? So, step number 1, isa-set natin yung I natin in our loop. For example, to 1, or in array, magsisimula tayo 0 kasi index number 0 to eh. So, kung yung I natin is greater than n, and is the size of the array, so, punta tayo dun sa step number 7, which is print element not found. Since hindi na siya greater than kasi nag-start tayo sa 0, therefore, step number 3 tayo. So, if A, array A, index of I, which is 0, is equals to X. Ang X natin yung value, yung ating search criterion. Pag siya ay magkatugma, pupunta tayo sa step number 6, which is, ipiprint natin na si element X ay nakita sa index number I. But since, yung hinahanap natin is number 33 at index number I or index 0, ay hindi nag-match. So, therefore, kailangan natin mag-increment. So, si I ngayon ay magiging 1. Therefore, balik tayo sa step number 3. If A index of I, which is 1, is equals to X, so, index of 1 equals to X is 33, hindi sila match. Therefore, increment ulit natin isa. Index of 2, hindi match yung 19 sa 33. Hindi pa tayo. Increment ulit ng isa. Index of 3, which is valued as 26, hindi pa rin match. Hanggang marating mo plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Ngayon, nakarating tayo sa array index of 6, which has the value of 33, at ang hinahanap natin ay 33. Therefore, it's a match. So, ang gagawin natin is to go to step number 6. Ipiprint natin ngayon yung value na nakita natin. But what if na-reach natin yung end at di natin nakita? So, nakarating tayo sa array index of 9. But there's no 33. What if hindi 33? What if it's 32? Something like that. So, wala yung hinahanap natin. So, ang gagawin natin is to go to step number 7. Sasabihin natin, print element not found. And step number 8, we're going to exit the program. So, ganun tumakbo yung linear search. Napaka-basic nito. So, kung isipin natin, as you observe, madali siya gawin, tama? Kasi isa-isa. So, it's only applicable for small lists. Yung mga maliliit lang, up to 100, siguro ganun. Kasi it's going to take a long time for us to find that data element. Masyadong matagal. What if 1 billion yung records natin? Kailan mo pa narating yung dulo ng 1 billion? Nasa dulo yung hinahanap mo. Tama? So, anong gagawin natin? So, we need a new or a more advanced search algorithm to provide us the efficiency to find that value on a large scale or large size of records. Okay? So, ito yung pseudocode natin for that linear search. So, for each item in the list, meron tayong condition. Sa kada isang item, meron tayong condition. Kung nag-match yung item natin sa value hinahanap natin, i-return natin yung location niya. Kung hindi, balik ulit tayo, increment katulad ng nasa illustration kanina. So now, pag-usapan natin, ano ba yung tinutukoy ko kanina na medyo mas advanced daw di umano na search algorithm. So, ito yung tinatawag natin ng binary search. Ba't sinabing binary search? Tinawag natin binary kasi we're going to divide the list into two and divide them into two parts again. So, nanggaling itong concept na to dun sa divide and conquer. Ibig sabihin, sa unang list, pag wala sa unang list, i-skip mo na yung kabila at doon ka na lang sa natitira maghahanap. Okay? For example, nasa dictionary, naghahanap mo yung word na Scandinavian, for example. So, automatically, ibig sabihin, tutukoy mo na agad. So, from letter S ka na agad maghahanap hanggang sa dulo ng letter S before mag-letter T. So, yun na agad yung range mo. So, range finding ang nangyayari dito. May specific range tayong hinahanap para makita natin yung search criteria na hinahanap mo. So, it's a fast search algorithm with a runtime complexity of big O log of n. Ganun siya kabilis. Compared to linear search na it's a big O of n lang. Kaya masyadong matagal si linear search. Si binary, mas mabilis siya lang almost 2 times faster. So, this search algorithm works on the principle, tinawag natin kanina, this search algorithm works on the principle of divide and conquer. Kaya lang, meron tayong considerations. So, kung ang ating linear search, pwede mong hanapin kahit hindi siya nakasort, or hindi siya naka-order, or hindi siya naka-arrange. Sa binary search, it's impossible to do that without arranging them all or sorting them. Kailangan sorted yung list mo bago mo perform ang binary search. So, ano nangyari? Binary search looks for a particular item by comparing them. Comparing the middlemost item of the collection. Ibig sabihin, nahatiin mo siya sa gitna. Okay? If a match worse, then the index of the item is returned. Kung nag-match yung middle position sa nahanap mo, edi i-return mo. Pero kung hindi, so if the middle item is greater than the item, then the item is searched in the sub-array to the left of the middle item. Ibig sabihin, kung mas mataas yung item na nakita mo, yung middle position, doon sa hinahanap mo, hahanapin mo ngayon yung search criteria mo sa kaliwa. Ibig sabihin, mas mababa ang hahanapan mo. Vice versa, kung mas mababa naman yung middle position na nakita mo o na-compute mo sa search criteria na hinahanap mo, sa pakanan ka naman ngayon kukuha. Okay? So, yun yung logic. So, this process continues on the sub-array as well until the size of the sub-array reduces to 0 hanggang maubos yung item mo. At pag wala ka nakita, saka ka lang magre-return na item not found. So, ganito yung nangyari. So, always look at the center value kung sa pinakagitna ka lagi kukuha. So, what if odd or even yung makita mo? For example, we have a list of 10. Anong gitna ng 10? Therefore, it's 5. What if it's 9? So, in the middle, it's gonna be 4. So, ano ang ibig sabihin na? So, we have the example here. We have a sorted array, 10, 14, 19, 26, 27, 31, 30, 35, up to 34. So, in this case, hinahanap natin yung value na 31. Okay? Alam natin na, visually, kita natin. Maliit lang yung list, no? So, I don't have time to provide a list of 1,000 kasi baka malula na kayo. So, we only have 10 items here. So, since array to, so we started with 0 to 9. So, as we all know, as we can see, item or the value 31 can be found at index position number 5. But how we can do that? How we can give instructions to our computer na hanapin 31 on the list? So, ganito ang gagawin natin. So, we have this very short formula. So, merong ibang derivation ng formula na to. It's like start versus finish. Start minus finish divided by 2. almost the same. So, first we shall determine half the array by using this formula. So, to determine the middle position, so we use this, mid is equals to low plus PEMDAS ang operation, high minus low divided by 2. So, simply, alam natin na ang ating values is just like that. The low is the starting of the array, which is 0. Ang high natin is the highest index position, which is 9. So, therefore, it's gonna be, substitute natin, 0 plus 9 minus 0. Uunahin natin si 9 minus 0. So, it's gonna be 9 minus 0, it's 9. And, PEMDAS nga. So, therefore, 9 divided by 2 is equivalent to 4.5. So, 0 plus 4.5 is still 4.5. But, since array tayo, we're dealing with integers, not doubles. Therefore, ang index position natin, wala namang 4.5. So, therefore, it's gonna be 4. Sir, ba't hindi na round up to 5? Hindi kasi yung pwede kasi our integer value is 4. So, therefore, it's 4. Okay? So, ang ating middle position is 4. Now, as you can see, 27 hindi match doon sa 31. Ibig sabihin, mas mababa sa 27 kesa kay 31. Ibig sabihin, from this point, okay, from this point, from here to here, i-skip na natin to kasi alam natin na wala naman dito yung 31. So, therefore, hindi na tayo maghahanap dito. Wala na yan. Meron paghanapan niya. So, therefore, alam natin logically, ang pwede natin paghanapan ay papunta dito sa kanan. Rightmost, hindi to leftmost. So, ano gagawin natin? I-recompute natin. But, we're going to increment, we're going to reassign the value of low. Ibig sabihin, hindi na 0 yung low natin. Magiging, low is equal to mid plus 1. Yung middle position natin, magpa-plus 1 tayo dito magpa-plus 1 tayo dito. So, therefore, ito na ngayon ang ating panibagong low, which is 5. Ito na ngayon yung low natin. Ang high natin remains at 9. Okay? Ito na ngayon ang low. Ito ngayon ang ating high. Hindi na 0. 5 na siya ngayon. Okay? Next. We need to recompute. Now, we compare the third value of position 4. Hindi siya tagma. So, therefore, ang gagawin natin, i-change natin yung low to mid plus 1. So, therefore, low is equals to mid plus 1. Replace it with 4 plus 1. Therefore, it's gonna be 4 plus 1 is equals to 5 plus 9 minus 5. Again, substitution. So, 9 minus 5 is 4. PEMDAS ulit. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Therefore, 5 plus 2 is equals to 7. At kung napansin natin, index number 7 ay 35. So, therefore, hindi siya match. Ibig sabihin, there's no way for us to search here. Okay? Hindi na tayo pwede mag-search dito kasi wala naman tayo makikita dito. So, nasaan yung item? Nasa pakaliwa daw kasi mas mababa yung hinahanap natin doon sa nakita natin na bagong mid position. So, therefore, we need to recompute again. But, ang gagawin natin is to change our high position. Magbabawas tayo ng isa. Okay? Now, what we gotta do is to recompute. Okay? So, kailangan makita natin to. 31. Kasi meron siya doon. So, ngayon, magre-recompute tayo. Since nakita natin kanina from our index number 7, ang value na nakita natin is 35. So, in this case, ang gagawin natin is to find that search criterion on the left side. So, therefore, wala na tayong chance na maghanap dito from index number 7 to index number 9. So, ang question is, ano gagawin ko? So, we need to modify the value of high. Now, we have a new value of low and high. This is our low, and this is our high. Okay? Itong panibago natin high. Index number 5 at index number 6. So, therefore, or since ito compute it, ang mid natin kanina is 7 minus 1. So, therefore, we have 6. Ang low natin kanina ang even is 5. So, compute it again. 5 plus 6 minus 5 is 1 divided by 2. So, it's 0.5. Pag pinag-plus natin yun, 5 plus 0.5, ako kunin lang natin full number. So, therefore, we have 5. And then, there we found number 31 at, or value number 31 at index number 5. So, worst case, what if meron tayong 11 items? So, Ang worst case natin, pwede tayong umabot ng 4 tries hanggang makita natin yung ating hinahanap. So what if it's 32? So sa unang try, may 16 items. Sa 5th try, isang item makita natin for sure. So there are probably 5 try bago makita natin yung isang element. Worst case scenario yun. Okay? So, what if there's 250 items, 512 items, and up to something like 30,000? So, there are probably 15 tries lang para makita mo yung hinahanap mo. Doon sa 32,000 items or list. Medyo kabilis. Okay? Kesa sa linear na kung 32 items yun, hindi 32,000 tries din. Imagine that, gaano kalaki yung nababawas na oras sa pag-search. Now, let's proceed to the next. So, we say that the binary search runs in log base of 2 of n time. So, ito na siya kabilis. Kaya lang, hindi pa rin ako nabibilisan sa binary search, although it's a respected, reputable search algorithm. May mas mabilis pa kasi dyan. Kasi alam niyo naman, data are getting bigger. So, therefore, we need to use a more complex searching algorithm. So, this is a pseudocode. Okay? So, let's talk about a faster searching algorithm. Pag-usapan natin si interpolation search. Okay? An example, the concept of interpolation search is similar to how we search for names in telephone book. So, halimbawa, hinahanap mo yung pangalan ni Bob Marley, sa telephone book, nilabot ko pa yung directory, or on your phone book, o kahit sa dictionary. Pag hinahanap mo yung letter D, alam mo na agad kung saan ka pupunta. You must be looking for the extreme left, pakaliwa kasi yun kung alphabetical. And as we all know, interpolation search, siya ay enhanced version ni binary search. Ibig sabihin, kailangan siya ay sorted. Na-sort na dapat yung data. Hindi pwedeng naka-shuffle or naka-unordered. Ang ginagamit natin kanina sa binary search is the middle position. Dito sa interpolation search, ang ginagamit naman natin is the probe position. Okay? So, paano naman makukuha ang probing position? Kino-compute natin yan by having this formula. So, to have the probing position, although width din ang tawag natin sa kanya, so para makompute natin is to use the low plus, PEMDAS ulit tayo, high minus low divided by array index of high minus array index of low. Actual values ang ipapasa natin dito later. So, x minus, yung x natin, yung search criteria natin, and minus by a to the index of low, where a is the list, low is the lowest index of the list, high is the highest index of the list, and a index of n is the value stored at the index n in the list. Okay? So, let's proceed to the actual. So, anong algorithm natin? Step number 1. Start searching data from the middle of the list. Sa gitna tayo maghahanap. So, kung match yun, i-return natin yung index ng item. Pero kung hindi, hanapin ulit natin yung probe position. So, step number 4, divide the list using probing formula. Yung katulad ng pinakita kanina. So, step number 5, data is greater than the middle, search in the higher sublist. Ibig sabihin, kung yung data is mas mataas kung sa middle na nakita natin, pakanan pa tayo. Pero kung mas mababa, pakaliwa tayo ngayon. Repeat until match. Hindi tayo titigil hanggang di siya nagmamatch. Pero kung wala naman talaga, at na-divide na natin siya into the smallest position, smallest size, saka pa lang tayo magbabato ng item not found. For example, we have a list of 10 with the values 12, 19, 21, 36, 40, 45, 90, 100, 102, and 200. So, in this case, sorted yan. Kita nyo. At ang hinahanap natin value is 90. Do you think? Can you guess? Ilang try kaya magagawa natin to find 90? Okay, let's compute. So, given the formula, so on our first try, ang gagawin natin is to substitute the value. Our low index is 0, our high is 9. So, therefore, 0, 9, 9 minus 0, and index of 9, index of 0, multiplied by 90, ang hinahanap natin, which is yan, 90 minus a index of 0. So, what's the next step? Substitute natin yung a index of I with the actual values. So, we have 0 plus 9 minus 0 divided by 200 minus 12. Then multiply by 90 minus 12. Okay? The result will be that this. It's 9, since 9 minus 0 is 9, divided by 200 minus 12 is 188, multiplied by 78, kasi 19 minus 12 is 78. So, when you do the math, 0 plus ang quotient na 9 divided by 188 is 0.04787 multiplied by 78, we get the result of 0 plus 3.7340. So, therefore, ang need natin is, we're talking about integers again, hindi siya pwede maging 4, 0 plus 3.7, so it's gonna be 0 plus 3 is 3. Kung titingnan natin, match ba ang 90 sa index of 3, which is 36? Oh no, it's not. So, ibig sabihin, saan tayo maghahanap? Papunta pa tayo dito? O papunta tayo dapat dito? So, dapat papunta tayo dito sa kanan. Ibig sabihin, from this position, hindi natin siya hahanapan. Siya ay i-skip na natin. So, we'll be going to the right hand position. So, since index 3 has a value of 36, uulitin natin yung process. Okay? Kaya lang, ang gagawin natin is, i-reassign natin yung low, okay, to mid plus 1. Now, let's proceed on our second try. Since yung nakita o nakuha agad yung hinahanap natin on our first try, so we're going to replace with new values. Nabago na yung low natin. Hindi na siya ngayon 0. Naging 4 na siya ngayon. What we're going to do now is to replace them with new values. So, mid is equals to 4. Ang low natin na may 4 na, remember this, plus 9 minus 4 and a with index of 9, a minus a with index of 4, and so on. So, ang gagawin natin is to calculate them. So, substitute natin yung mga values. So, 9 minus 4 is 5, 200 minus 40, and 90 minus 40. So, after that, so, mangyari dyan, minus 4 is 5, divided by 160, 200 minus 40, and 90 minus 40 is 50. When we do the math, ito ang sagot dyan. So, 5 divided by 160 is 0.03125, and multiplied by 50, we're going to have a result of 1.5625. So, to add them, plus 4, so magkakameron tayo ng 5.625, or simply 5 kasi integer ulit tayo. So, kung titingnan natin, ito ang ating panibagong mid. So, the question is, match ba si index number 5 sa hinahanap natin ang search value na 90? The answer is no. So, therefore, kailangan natin subukan ulit ng panibago o mag-recompute na naman tayo. And then, mag-a-add naman tayo ng 1 sa ating mid at i-assign natin sa ating low. So, ulitin natin yung process. Try again. So, mangyari ngayon is 5 plus 1. So, therefore, ang ating low is 6. Okay? Ito na ngayon ang ating low position. Siya, 6. Okay? Nagiging 6 yung low natin. So, third try. Let's do this. So, 6 plus 9 minus 6. A with index 9 minus a with index of 6 times 90 minus a with index of 6. Substitution again. So, mangyari 9 minus 3, 9 minus 6, divided by 200 minus 90, that's it, times 90 minus 90, and we do the math. So, 3, nasa bot, 9 minus 6, divided by 200 minus 90 is 110, times 90 minus 90 is 0. So, mangyari would be like 6 plus 2.72, and then, since PEMDAS tayo, this value multiplied by 0, and the number multiplied to 0 is 0. Therefore, we're going to have 6 plus 0. Magkakameron tayo ng mid ngayon na 6, which is this. This is our probing position. On our third try, natumbok na natin si 90. So, therefore, index 6 is a value of 90. So, we're not going to repeat the process. We will not repeat the process kasi nakita natin siya. And that's the end of this interpolation search. So, this is the pseudocode for that interpolation search. Ang gagawin lang natin, to create array, and the size of the array, it can be a constant value, pwede nyo i-resize, pwede hindi. And then, create a function, set natin low to 0, mid to -1, and high to n-1 kasi array yan. Hanggat yung ating low ay hindi nag-equals to high, or yung ating low, a with the index of low, ay equals to a index of high, sabihin niya, failure target account, pag ganun nangyari. Kung hindi naman, and then it will do the computation na ginawa natin kanina. So that's the end of this searching algorithm. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them on the comments or give me a direct message. So that's it. Thank you, and see you on the sorting algorithm.